I think we should start seeing.
Wait, was I supposed to watch Dead Presidents?
I think we should start seeing other people. You haven't seen Dead Presidents, and you haven't seen Set It Off.
It took you forever to watch Menace to Society. What's your excuse?
No, it didn't. I,
Yeah,
I still haven't seen it.
yeah, exactly. You haven't watched Menace
I'm
to
just saying,
Society,
set
Boys in the
it. You know
Hood.
how many times "Set It Off" has been referenced in a song, in a rap song, but you haven't seen "Set It Off."
It's also been referenced in battle rap too, and I
Cleo
still
with
haven't.
the ammo, Rhapsody.
Yes,
You still haven't seen. Have you seen? Have you at least seen the scene
no.
with Queen Latifah as Cleo and with the cops on some old John Woo Last Standoff type shit? Like,
Was I supposed to? No, I wasn't going to do that. I mean, if I do want to see the movie one day, and I'm not going to spoil a scene from the film. Just haven't seen it. I mean, it took you forever to watch The Godfather. You still haven't watched Menace to Society. You haven't like what?
let's be honest. I probably won't ever watch Menace to Society until it's on TV, and I don't have cable. So
It is one of the easiest movies to find. It's also one of the best of the hood
yeah,
movies.
actually, I probably have it on DVD. Like, I
Like
have a
it,
collection that spans almost to 1,000 movies, so
of all
I
the hood
probably have it
shit
on
that I've
DVD.
watched, Menace to Society is still top
Yeah, but
three.
that's the thing. I'm just not into that kind of shit. I'm just not into. Here's the thing. I've seen a whole lot of hood movies, and if it's just a hood movie, I'm not going to be into it. But some hood movies I do like South Central. I like that movie. It's a movie about fathers trying to do better for their son. That's the simple premise of it all.
Boys in the
The
Hood.
father and the other guy were gang bangers. They had a gang. Father gets locked up. He learns from a Muslim how to, I guess, how to go about life in a manner that doesn't harm anyone or himself. And then when he gets out, he finds out that, or I don't think he gets out immediately, but he finds out that his son is a part of the gang, and his friend is kind of like mentoring his son. And spoiler alert, near the end, he's like, "Look, I want my son back because we need to give him the childhood that we never had." Man, that was a tearjerker. That, but it was also parodied in what's that movie?
Don't be a menace.
Don't be a menace while drinking juice in this in
Yeah,
South Central.
don't be a menace to South Central.
Message.
Right.
But like I said, I need something like that. Like, if it's all about gang banging, and for the most part, I already know the story of "Don't Be a Minute." That's the one with Ricky, right? Like Ricky with the
Boys in the Hood.
oh, okay. I haven't seen that either. Wow.
Yeah, you know the story of Boys in the Hood, clearly.
Boys in the Hood sounds boring too. Like, it just sounds like a teenage hood gang banging movie. Now, Juice is a classic, by the way. No, Juice is a fantastic movie. Tupac was marvelous in that film. All right, I've seen that film probably 4 or 5 times. Okay, it becomes a horror movie near the end. Have you seen Juice?
No.
Hmm.
Next.
I can't
What?
think of any other movie because I know you're not the black exploitation type of dude. So
No. That's it. I don't care for those films. I'll be honest with you. I've never really gave a fuck. Like they're not exactly my problem with Black Hood films is like
oh boy,
the mythos around black gangster shit is always depicted as gritty and kind of like
depressing.
disgusting.
Have you
Like
seen La Haine?
who?
I believe it's a French movie.
What?
Um, yeah,
Just
you
assume
probably
I
haven't
said
seen that.
yeah, assume no.
Assume no to every movie you're about to ask.
Probably, honestly. But go on. What is Lahane?
Look, guys, I'm a cinephile. All right, I've seen all types of shit. So when it comes to black movies, y'all know I'm an expert on that kind of shit. Especially Sidney Poitier films like Buck and I think believe it's called Buck and the Preacher.
Yeah, Buck and Preacher.
Have you seen that movie?
No.
Whew, okay, okay.
Assume no. Didn't we
Assume
just go
assume
through this?
assume no to any black film that I might ask you if you've seen. Okay.
Correct. Absolutely.
Wow. All right. All right.
Well, because
Whew.
I have a very hardcore stubbornness for watching films. I generally like to do it in theaters or with someone. I don't particularly like to do it alone.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I understand it, but like I said, I'm a lover of films. I watch films here and there, kind of like Green Eggs and Ham. I'll do it on a train. I'll do it on a plane. All right. I'll
Mhm.
do it in the fifth dimension.
But anyways, what I was saying is about hood movies is I don't like how the mythos of black hood shit is portrayed in any form of media. It just seems disgusting. Like I've been watching a lot of like documentary on drill music
Hmm.
and what you call it, other gangster shit, and that song, what you call it, "Who I Smoke" from Young and Ace, "Wappa with the
Do
Chopper."
I smoke?
Yeah, that's basically a song about serial killers bragging about their kill count. It's weird, kind of
And
gross.
and what the only thing I have a problem with that song. Keep in mind, I was a huge fan of Grave Diggers, which was led by RZA. The only thing I have a problem with songs like that is that it's based in reality and it's contributing to gang violence, and of course, gang violence is uh, responsible for numerous casualties. Okay, you're not just killing each other; you could kill somebody that had no part in whatever you guys were beefing over. All
And the
right,
gang war in Florida is fucking disgusting. Like people's mothers getting shot, innocent
even the
bystanders.
alligators are involved.
Gay debate around here. But yeah, like like that type of shit is like crazy to me. But more importantly, I've also been watching mobster documentaries too, watching several different videos and docuseries on mobsters like Nicky Scarfo, John Gotti, Gambino, Danny
I'm
Green,
gonna
and Bob
regret
Bonner.
asking this. Have you seen Hoodlum starring Lawrence Fishburne?
Take a guess.
No.
Good job. You've been paying
Damn
attention. You
it.
have been paying attention. What the fuck
I was just hoping maybe you've seen. Uh,
Anyways, I'm gonna finish my point. Um, so I've been watching the docu series on mobsters and whatnot, and one thing I really can't stand is how like the mob La Cosa Nostra is seen as a terror in Italy and in Italian culture. It's like they don't like La Cosa Nostra. However, America fucking loves mafia. Like they love the mafia Gambinos. They love the movies. They even have what you call it, tributes to famous mobsters who were brutal, like Al Capone, famous Al's Auto Shop, using Al
mhm.
Capone as a mascot for getting your car repaired. I don't know. I've always thought that was like fucking crazy. Like that to me is kind of sick considering, what Al Capone was behind. But, you don't get stuff like famous Tukis, famous Larry Hoovers. Who else?
I
Bart
mean, would
Stills,
you like to see stuff like that?
capitalism on my hood shit. Yes, absolutely. Look, they're killing a lot of people. All right.
Keep in mind, niggas are dumb. Sorry, I'm trying to get rid of that word in my vocabulary. I'm so sorry, guys.
I just
But
like I said, like they're doing a lot. All right, they're making us look bad. I mean, at least capitalism do something. Give us some rehab on this image. I don't know. Killer Mike tried to do it in Trigger Warning, where he had Crips and Bloods make a soda. I wonder how that's actually going. Uh,
I
he
mean,
had
I'm with you. I'm with you. I have no problem with capitalizing on any of our people,
holy shit, it's still
especially because
going.
it's oh wow.
Exotic top. I can get a Cripa Cola for $50.
I mean, I'm not gonna say like I haven't done it. So in my universe, in the Game Cargo universe, specifically Earth 3/12, the Crips, Bloods, a lot of black gangs have unified and became a coalition known as the Tech Knights. So,
Uh-huh. I
I,
mean,
of course, that's
and
not gonna happen in
how far
real
has that
life,
gone
but
though? Actually, yo, this is
keep
actually
in
kind of
mind they were unified by a immortal time traveling former slave. So there's a lot the process, but I'm gonna
yeah,
get
you
into
have
that
some
in the.
crazy black trauma shit going on in your shit.
I mean, no, not really, not really.
But from slavery, I'll make this one work.
So here's the thing. I think I've explained it on another podcast or perhaps behind the scenes. But Earth 3/12 is a parallel universe and an anomaly in the multiverse, and it was created because a former slave found the Church of Time, and he decided to go into the future, learn some shit, go into the past, and just boom, start revolutions.
Uh-huh. So he's icon?
And that pretty much
No,
that
no.
his leadership pretty much ended slavery. White folks weren't having it. Like they were like,
Oh,
man,
so he did
y'all
what
keep killing
Icon
us.
didn't do.
He did what Killmonger wished he could have done.
If only Killmonger was the fucking Punisher.
But Lord Said is a great character, and I almost regret introducing him as a villain because his backstory, he's pretty much the hero of his story. Um, but he's also I don't really do the whole good versus evil thing in my stories, but he's also the father of Ralph Connors, which will be introduced in the Mad Gods graphic novel One Shot. So yeah, there's a lot that goes on, and I don't necessarily focus on trauma that much. If anything, I do a lot of subversion when it comes to certain things that occur in our communities. For example, there's a screenplay that I'm working on. This will be like an exclusive. It's titled what was titled Black Mantis Mafia, which is funny because we are speaking about the mafia and all that.
Right.
And it's a group of it's a black organization of black mafia members. They're their own group, and they can turn into mantis creatures. And the main character, I think I told you about this, but the main character is dating a trans woman, and she's not really accepted by the family. And the reason why she's not accepted by the family is because it's not because she's trans, it's because she's not one of them. She can't transform into she can't
Oh,
transform
okay.
into a mantis creature.
Subversion.
Subversive, there you go. So I do sit like that, and during the screenplay, I'm not done writing the screenplay, but during the screenplay, it's almost like everybody just ignores the fact that she's a trans woman. It's like, look, we don't care. Like the transphobia is never brought up, not
So
once.
it's
All right,
basically like Yu Yu Hakusho where
I've
Yusuke
never seen that
is
anime.
what?
I'm not that kind of blurred. Metabots,
Hey, buddy,
Metabots,
you're not that type of
Bobo,
blurred.
Metabots, Bobo Bobo Bo, Black Lagoon,
Yu
Zoids,
Yu Hakusho came on before
Akita,
all that bullshit. Get
Spriggan.
out of here.
Okay, it's just not
On
my thing. All
Toonami.
right, Big
It's just
O,
not your.
Big O. All right, Dragon Ball Z, Fist of the North Star. All right,
It came on before all that shit. It was
that's
around when
cool. That's
Inuyasha
that's
was on.
that's
It was around
awesome.
when
But I
Big O
wasn't
was.
into that
What
kind of
the fuck?
shit. All right,
No,
fighting
you haven't
foodons,
even looked
fighting
at it.
foodons. Like I like specific type of shit. All right, I like
What do
action
you
based
like?
shit.
Wait, wait, wait.
Yu Yu Hakusho is that? I have no idea what that is. I think that's some kind of fantasy show.
Spirit Detective Yu Yu
Yeah,
Hakusho.
that don't get me. That don't get me hard. All right,
You
I'm not
didn't
that.
watch the shit. How do you fucking
Speed
know?
grapher. I'm into shit
They
like
still
speed
post
grapher,
that show to this day.
gangsta.
Look, I have to be a look. I'm being a blurred right now.
Yeah,
Right?
you are.
All
Yeah,
right,
you are.
but I can't let you
Look, I
disrespect Yu Yu
promise you,
Hakusho.
I've seen more anime than you have,
Oh yeah,
but I
absolutely. Because I
haven't
stopped
seen
watching it.
that. But
I don't get that. Wait, one of the greats? Literally, people would tell you that's one of the all-time great
I'm
Japanese series.
sure. I'm absolutely sure. And what's the other show with the Ryu Kensen or whatever it's called. Uh,
Samurai X.
Samurai X. Yeah, I haven't seen that either.
Oh fuck.
Haven't seen that either. What's the other? There's a samurai show too. It's got hip hop in it.
Samurai Champloo.
Yeah, I've seen like maybe 4 or 5 episodes of that. I haven't seen it
I'm
all.
gonna
All
be
right,
honest with you about Samurai Champloo. Just watch the fight scenes. Don't
that's
don't go for the
the
story.
story didn't interest me. It just didn't interest me,
No,
especially in
because there is no
comparison
story.
to Afro Samurai, which is basic story. You know what you're getting, but the setting is amazing. You're going in and you're gonna get blood, guts, a bunch of slashing, and some titties here and there. All right, so
Right. Well,
Dark, not Dark City, Wicked City. That's another anime that I'm into. It's a movie actually, and they did a live action adaptation, which I still have to see. But like I said, I'm into more anime that doesn't make me go, oh, a fox that's flying and he's going into a different dimension to save a little princess broad. And that just sounds
I'm
stupid to
sorry.
me.
What anime were you referring to specifically there? Okay.
Whatever.
Uh,
Sorry,
Um.
she texted me. She was like, "Don't be mad. I think I'm having my period, so we'll have to take
Oh,
a
she
rain
hit
check."
you with the. You gonna be mad?
No,
You're gonna
I'm
be
like,
mad at me? You're
I was
gonna be
hoping for
so
some.
mad at me. But
I was
listen.
hoping for some black milf titties tonight, man.
Oh yeah, no, she just doesn't like you, dude.
No, she likes me. All right, she
Oh, she
definitely likes me,
does?
but
Oh, okay,
she
sorry.
definitely likes me. All
I don't
right.
know. That didn't seem like she liked you.
Trust me, no. I mean, I've gotten it before, but so off
You were
topic. But
trash, is what you're saying.
no, off
You
topic, but
lasted three
there have
minutes.
been women who won't tell me, won't te- they won't tell me that they've gotten their period because they still want me to come over and hang out with them, and I'm like, yo, we ain't got that type of relationship. I'm just coming over to lay pipe. All
Oh, okay.
right?
Got you. I mean, I believe you. Honestly, I don't know what the audience does though. What do you guys think? Do you think he goes over to lay the pipe, or is he just a cuddler? Be
No,
honest.
definitely not.
He looks like
So
a
here's
cuddler,
the
doesn't
thing.
he?
Here's the thing, because I know she's not going to be listening to this podcast anytime soon. Um, Especially because I don't let her look at any of my posts. I think I just there's a mechanic on Facebook, so you can actually target a specific friend where they
Oh
can't
yeah,
see
yeah.
certain
I
posts
know.
of
I know.
yours.
I've
I
done
did
it
that.
before. I've utilized that to great effect. Let's just
So
say, yeah.
I've been quote unquote fooling around with this chick, right? And her personality is trash. All right, like she's
So
just
the ass is good
she
though.
can be mad disrespectful, but she's like the fucking clingiest. I'm telling you, she's probably bipolar. All right, and I'm about to nope it out of there. Um, but yeah,
Mm,
like I said, I can you can tell when a chick is not into you and when a chick is into you and when a
right.
chick wants something more and when a chick just wants to be like, hey, we cool. But I got for some reason they always want more from me. And I'm like, what kind of bitch ass vibes am I getting? I'm like, it's safe to say that I'm an asshole, right? Safe to say that I'm a dick.
Fair enough. Yes, you are.
Fair enough, right? So
That's putting it mildly.
what makes me fucking relationship material? I don't have no fucking clue. All right, like I got no clue all because
Mm.
I
You're
I don't
confident,
even
I
pay.
guess.
I
Well,
don't even
that's
pay
what
for a
I
woman's
don't even know.
meal. I'm like here's the thing.
I don't know.
You know,
I'm not-
women test men and men test women. If I think a woman, if I here's how I test a woman: is she gonna pay for the entire meal? All right. There's a lot of dudes will be like,
Mhm.
look, you should pay for the entire meal. You're the man, all that. I'm like, no, if a woman really likes you, she gonna be paying for the entire meal. She gonna be giving you gifts, this, that, and the third. All right. It is. Oh, that reminds me of a post that you shared the other day. It's like, oh, it was a chick, and she was saying a woman should be cleaning for a man. A woman should be cooking
Cooking
for a man. What was
and
that?
doing the
Oh,
laundry.
doing laundry.
And I was like, yo, how are you in a functioning adult? You don't know how to do any of that.
I refrained so much from sharing that post or and commenting on it because I was
Yeah,
gonna be
you
like,
really are a
well,
fucking asshole.
I was gonna be like, well, I can do my own laundry.
Everything else, though, I'm gonna need you to pitch in.
No, it's not a need, but it's like, look, because
Look, man,
we
you're
gotta get
just
back
saying,
on
I'm gonna
topic.
need
But
you to do this.
I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just say this. I have standards for the women in my life, no matter the level they're on. All right. If we're friends with benefits, when I'm coming over, you're still cooking. All right, you cooking for me. All right, I'm not asking you to do anything more than that, but you cooking, you're throwing it back.
Hold on,
You're
you
not
going,
giving me any headaches. Okay,
but they giving you head?
head, not headaches.
Not
That's
headaches.
gonna be a
All right,
top put on a t-shirt. I'm
right?
gonna put that on a t-shirt.
I'm just saying,
Give
you
head,
gotta
not headaches. Someone write that black
copy.
medium t-shirt. Give head.
Give head, not headaches. I'm just saying. I mean, they gotta cook for you. They can't order nothing out.
No, they can. They definitely can. But what I'm saying is, look, if I gotta drive all the way over there, you have to give me an experience worth coming back to. All right.
You gotta leave her a Yelp
You gotta
review.
give me an experience. You got, you know what? I should do an app like that. Like that.
Yo, fucking hooked
I
up
don't know the
app.
legality behind it, but you do an app like that and you post a picture of a woman or a dude that you just
Tinder
got
should
done
just
with, and you're like,
have. It should just have ratings, or Bumble. It should just have ratings. Like, what would you rate this?
I've never tried Bumble before.
I've never tried that. I've never had any luck with online dating. I think, I mean, I've done it
Online dating is
once.
easy as hell.
Yeah, because you can
it
cheat
is.
all you want. I mean, they don't know.
Oh, here's the thing:
Until they get on Skype.
80 to 90% of those women are cheating on some dude.
Man, let me raise the number to 95. I don't believe
It's
any. You know what? 100. I don't believe any of you. All right. I don't think any of you are dating over the internet. I'm sorry. I just don't. I've been through it myself, and I've been cheated on,
so
and
I've I've
that's me putting
I've
myself on
been in
blast.
two long-term relationships that came from internet dating.
Did they come from
First
YG?
chick, no,
Oh,
no.
okay. All right, damn.
First chick, uh, first chick actually after we met, she deleted her account and everything because she was like, "Look, I like you," and everybody else were asking me for nudes and shit like that. And I, like you seem like you were calm and collected, and you just went with the flow. Like, guys, don't double text. Like, I don't know, like.
You get double text. Stop being a bitch.
It depends on the
Stop
relationship.
being a
It
bitch. You
depends.
better
It
send that
depends
second
on the
test.
relationship. All
No,
right. It depends
man.
on the relation.
Little
It depends.
motherfucker ghost your ass.
I say what I have to say, and then I go about my business. All right. Now, if there's anything else that I need to tell you, then I'll tell you. I'll send a second text. But 9 times out of 10, I've already said what I need to say in
Okay,
that one
here's
text.
okay.
That's what I'm
Let
saying.
me
Like you
backtrack.
have dudes. Here's what I'm saying. You have dudes who will text and be like, we still on for tonight. Hello.
Okay,
Please
I've done it.
respond.
I've done it. I've done it. All right. So that's why I'm gonna
That's
recant
why
my
you're
statement for a
defending
second.
that shit.
All I'm saying is there are situations in which case it is okay to send a text twice. Okay, not all that
I
time.
agree.
If it is clear, if you're left on red for 8+ hours, you don't need to double text, bro. She's not gonna respond. All right, but
Especially
I'm,
if you know you're left on red. Like if you
yeah,
got if they got their read receipts on, all right, y'all
yeah,
got your read receipts on,
and they
and
always
you're
do.
left on red. It's been like a couple of hours to 3 hours. Yeah, they do it on purpose, so you know
Yeah,
that you're left on red.
right. So
Get the heck.
if you're in that situation, it's been like 6, 8 hours, or it's been 2 days. You don't need to text twice. All right, go text your friends. All right, that
I
one's not
I
gonna work.
I got so I told I first it's a rule that I made, and I actually started it with Jackie. I have a 3 day rule. All right, if it's been 3 days radio silence, I'm done. I've already deleted your number. I've moved on.
You know what? That's fair.
We're
That's
good
actually fair.
now. If we're friends with benefits, all right, and we have rapport, like one of the
Right,
chicks I'm with, if we're friends, we have rapport, and it's been maybe a week or so. I'm like, okay, cool. Like you're probably seeing another dude. I'm seeing other women. Like you get
right,
back to me when you get back to me. Especially if we didn't have a fallout due to something. Hell, you could have probably gotten a boyfriend. Like for all
Yeah.
I care,
My,
I don't give a shit.
my
But if we're in
fiance
a
is like that.
relationship,
Yeah.
if we're in a relationship and you go 3 days without speaking to me and you're not telling me what's on your mind or you're trying to ghost me or whatnot, I'm like, "Oh, I'm not having that. I'm good. 3 days radio silence. That's it.
Right. My fiance was like that when she was a few years back. Oh, by the way, guys, I have a
Also,
fiance
she don't
now.
take shit. That's
Yeah,
right. That's
yeah.
right.
What you call it?
Pop some
She said it's like I
kombucha.
definitely Cambodia, nah, man, I'm good. I got some moonshine. What you call it? What you call it? Yeah, my
Oh
girl,
boy.
my fiance was like that. She said it's like a job. If you don't clock in every day, you're fired.
Yes. I knew I liked her for a reason. She ruthless. She just like
What you
me.
mean
I
you
was
like
like,
her, nigga?
you are in good hands. I mean that that's my
Huh?
sister-in-law. That's my
Oh, okay, that's
sister-in-law.
right.
That's
That's
my
what you better
sister-in-law, all
say.
right?
Yeah,
That's
yes,
my
ma'am.
trust we're good. All right,
Yeah,
we're good.
we
All
not
right.
beefing. All
We're
right,
good. We're good.
put the
All
gun
that's
away.
on you. That's see all you. See all you, bro. Like that's all you. I couldn't
But
handle
yeah,
it. You can handle it, all right?
I actually
You put
did
on the
that.
Superman cape and
I actually did develop that with one of my exes beforehand because I was not very good at communication before one of my exes that I will not name. Um, I wasn't that good at communication, and I would text back like every like couple days. I don't know. I just didn't fucking care. So she liked to text every day, every fucking waking moment, which I also don't like that
oh
much.
boy.
Yeah, I don't like that either because I was in school at the time and I would have to text in class or she would get mad. But I did learn to talk to your woman every day. You should, guys. Just, even if it's a WYD, which I feel is a little cheap. All right. If you're
I
at the
don't I
if you're at
gotta
that
disagree.
stage, the
Look,
relationship is it's dry.
I gotta disagree. You don't need to talk to your woman every day. All right. If
What are you
so,
talking
I've been
about?
in a relationship, not every day, like maybe every couple of days. But you don't need to
You
be
know what? I have a
obligated to talk to your woman.
fiance
Especially,
who I live
you
with.
live with her though. All
So I
right.
can't avoid her every. In fact, let me
That's
hold on. Let
the
me ask her. Go
bring
ahead.
her
Get
on. Bring her on.
the,
Bring Lady D onto the podcast. Awesome. Look, guys, I've been around the block numerous amount of times. All right, don't listen to him. Mm-mm. See, he a nice guy. I tell it to you straight. Sometimes gay.
Go. Hey, everybody. Lady D is here. Hey, there's a. Okay, so we were having a brief conversation about our relationships, and we were talking about how frequently you should talk to your woman. And I said
I
every
like your hair. I just want to put that out there.
Thank you.
Lady D, everybody, my lovely fiance. Oh, you too. Um, so we were talking about. He said you shouldn't talk to your lady every day, and I said,
No, I said you should. I said you shouldn't feel obligated to talk to your woman every day. Like I'm not saying go a whole week without talking to her, but I'm saying if my woman is not talking to me for a day or two and she's busy, understandably busy, like she coming home
he's
from
busy on someone
work
else's
and she just
dick.
falls.
You should want to talk to her every day though.
You got the mic.
Why? I like having maybe a few days and then we have something to talk about. Like if we're always talking, doesn't that get old?
I
No,
mean, no. What do you guys talk about? What the weather is?
I
Get
told
No, I'm
I
not.
told him if you're at the WYD stage, your relationship's a little dry.
what you doing?
What you
Oh
doing?
no,
Who you with?
You know,
How
like
you been?
like I said, could I not talk to you for like a couple days? Would that be okay?
I mean, no. No.
So
Oh,
so
You know,
so this whole conversation started, and this whole conversation started because I said so I have a 3 day rule. I have a 3 day rule. If there's radio sounds for 3 days, I'm just moving on. All right, because there's something up. All right.
I agree.
I'm sorry. Communication goes both ways. Are you starting conversations too? Besides what you doing?
No, I'm saying I'm not saying that. I'm saying, look, I'm saying if we were talking and then there's no talking anymore. So someone's expected to reach out. Is that what
He
you're saying?
doesn't double text. That's why he doesn't want to double text.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying. I say I don't.
Wait.
Okay, he's not giving you the full context.
So here, okay, so I see what you're saying. So I had a guy do this to me a year ago, right before I started talking to Trevor, and he went over 3 days without texting me. So I'm just like, I mean, I haven't heard from you in 3 days. And when he finally contacted me, he was like, "You haven't been reaching out. I've been messaging you multiple times. When? Where? Send me a screenshot."
Oh, see, I've had that happen before. I'm like, you have not been trying to get at me. You're just playing games. That's what I'm saying.
Hi. I'm like, if you haven't reached out, you haven't reached out. But I've been moving on with my life because we're just talking.
Would you say
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you're talking to someone and if they're interested in you, then they're gonna try to keep a conversation going. But if you feel some kind of disconnect and it's been quite a few days, it's like, okay, well, they probably moved on. Like, I'm not gonna poke the horse. I'm not gonna
poke the horse.
You can.
I just came up with that.
I mean, anything traumatic could have happened though. So
here's the thing, and it also depends on the person. Like I was telling Gold Will, I established this when I was dating one of my exes, and the reason why I established this rule is because C was flat out ignoring me because he was upset, and I had asked her. I said, "Is there anything wrong? Do we need to talk about something?" She was like, "No," and I'm like, "Okay, I just kind of think it's funny how." Oh my God.
Oh, here it comes. As soon as they say, "I just think it's kind of funny," there's a whole paragraph that was pre-typed in notes.
But the question is, what were you doing to fuck up for her? I mean,
George is always doing some shit to fuck up.
No. I keep everything.
Oh, sorry. So the ring.
What ring?
Okay. Well.
So here's what happened. Here's what happened. She had I think she was doing jujitsu or some martial arts shit like that. She had a tournament and I overslept. It was super early in the morning. And here's the thing. I wasn't the only one that overslept. She only had one opponent because everybody else overslept.
You missed her event?
I told her that I was working the prior night. All right. I said, "Look, I'm going to be super tired. Can you call me? Can you try to wake me up?"
Was this the first time you've missed something that you guys had planned? Because just
first time.
That was the first time.
Okay, it was hold on. Let me ask you this, right? You don't work a regular 9 to 5 job, right? You decide.
No, I work a lot. I work a lot longer.
Right, but I'm saying you decide your own schedule, right?
Not like that. Not like it's like this. If I decide to allocate time, then that may build up even more time that I have to spend on a certain day. So on that day, I'd already told her, look, she already knew, look, I was gonna be working heavy. It was gonna be a hectic night, and I said, look, and I told her, I said, if I can be there, I will be there, but I can't make any promises. All right.
So
I mean, if you said all that to her, why was she mad then?
So wait. She told
because that's the type of person she was.
If she told you about this event in advance, and you do make your own schedule, you can just go to sleep and be well rested to go to her event.
It's not like that. Here's the thing: if I'm juggling 20 different clients at the same time, it's not like that. There are deadlines that I have to make.
So does that mean you can't just? Did you have a deadline due that night?
I had quite a few. I had quite a few due in the morning.
And so you didn't have those done by then?
4 or 5 due that night.
So wait, did you miss them?
You're trying to
really? Did you miss them in the morning because you overslept?
I didn't miss any because I didn't miss any because I had to do them all that night.
I'm trying to figure out.
I'm telling you, people do not know how hectic. What was that?
Why didn't you just set an alarm?
I actually did set an alarm, and so that's another thing. You wouldn't. What was that?
You slept past the alarm. You should have slept.
You wouldn't believe
more than one.
I did. You wouldn't believe how easy it is to sleep past the alarm.
Honestly, I would have left them too.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe
I
it.
want them to wake me up.
Yeah, you sleep through your alarms too.
That's what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? Y'all are some hypocrites.
Okay, but here's the thing.
I don't sleep through my
But
alarm.
here's the thing, you're trying to impress us because we could just move on to the next person. Like I said, 3 days, no communication.
But I'm not
I
trying
already
to.
moved on.
Here's the thing. I wasn't trying to impress any. I guess Trevor could tell you a lot more because Trevor was like a first-hand witness when it came to that relationship.
Oh,
I'll put you
Oh.
like this. I'll take responsibility in this regard. I did not want to be in that relationship. So you
there we
could
go.
say
It
to
comes
you
out.
you could say to an extent that I did the bare minimum. Okay,
So you were the
I would
problem.
take responsibility for
We
that.
want to thank you for admitting that you are the problem.
See, if every man
I wasn't
could
the
do
problem. That's the thing. I wasn't the problem.
You wasted her time because you didn't want to be with her. You should have cut it off before that event.
I
I believe in giving people at least a chance. I gave.
mean, you didn't make sure you were well rested to show up to her jujitsu event.
There's a word for guys like you, but I don't know. If
Look,
I'm
you
allowed
know
to
what?
say
You know
live.
what? You know what? I don't care. All right. She sucked at it. I would have sewn. Knowing me, I would have sewn up at the tournament. I would have
She doesn't
sewn.
hear
Here's
this.
here's the thing. You could probably even ask her. I would have sewn up at the tournament and beat her in front of her whole class. So you know what? You guys
shit.
are right. I did her a favor and I did myself a favor. I got
This is
some
like-
sleep. If I sewed up half asleep, I would have taken on the whole class. All right.
This is like when the true crime documentary, when they're interrogating a nigga and he just finally breaks. He's like, yeah, I did it. I killed her.
It's true. I'm sorry.
It was fucking me.
Right?
I already
I
told.
fucking hated him.
When you finally break,
Look, I'll
Thank you for
even
your
admit that.
contribution.
Here's the thing. I'll even admit that I was a bully. All right. I'll even admit that I was a bully. Okay.
You were a bully.
But I'm just saying. I got a tough love thing going on. All right. I give my women tough love. Okay.
Right.
And if you can't handle that tough love, then you just gotta go. All right.
God.
I didn't study multiple martial arts and spend almost a decade boxing to sew up at some function where you only fighting one opponent. What kind
If
of
you guys
kumite
didn't
is
hear
that?
Lady D in the background, she said, and they all left. That was fucking brilliant timing. Oh my God. That was amazing. Oh,
I felt like
So
I was
we-
in an interrogation.
we
You were playing good cop. You were playing good cops. You were playing bad cop. Like, God,
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what? Fuck it. Fuck it.
She's really good at bad cop. Like
I was
said, you
I
just
was
hear it
I fucked your sister. I did this, that, and the third.
I buried her. I didn't mean to. Things got out of hand.
Oh yeah, the pre-discussion before the podcast.
Right. All right, let's close this one off.
You guys are
Off the
finally
record.
getting to see what we kind of talk about before the actual episode.
And it was
It gets
hilarious.
crazy.
Crazy shit.